welcome back to a new video. So I forgot to show you what I was using, but I'm using my Rachael Wilders acrylics. I have got, I think this might be butterscotch, this one. I can't remember what I used because I've got a brain like a sieve. Now, right, bear in mind, I don't do acrylic nails often. So this is the start of the video. You're going to be watching this and you're going to think, what on earth am I watching? I'm trying to do a smile line here. And I'm not going to lie, it's an absolute disaster. It's like thick as you like. And I didn't even get, I like the smile lines to be further down. I like elongated smile lines, and this one just wasn't doing it. I'm gonna grab some more acrylic and go and try and do my cuticle bead, and I'm just gonna like push it and push it and press it and push it and bring it down a bit. And it just, I think I took too much liquid out the bead, and this bit was just, honestly, but keep watching because this it gets better. It does get better, a little bit better, but not massively. And I was like, oh well, I'll just cover that up. And then I thought afterwards, look, it doesn't really matter, Nats, because you're going to file it anyway. And yeah, it was just like, oh, I just don't know. I need to do more acrylic. If you would like me to do more acrylic, because I'm rusty, just let me know down below. If you want to see more acrylic videos, let me know, and I will do some more. It's just that there was a lady that commented in my group and said that there isn't a massive amount of acrylic nail content on YouTube at the moment, and I wonder if that's just because it's not as popular. I don't know. But then when I asked in my group a little while ago, a lot of people still do acrylic nails. I just wonder why. Anyway, I don't know. Right, this colour that I'm using, I think is called Iconic, and this is Rachael Wilders' colour as well. I'm just putting a thin coat on here, and I'm gonna like feather it upwards because we're gonna do an ombre on the top of this. I'm gonna use my, I'll show you in a minute actually. I just wanted to make sure that everything, when I do acrylic, I have a habit of working a little bit wet with the colours. This is my glitter I'm using today. It's peppermint tea. It's from Nail Sugar, and it's probably one of my, it's one that I've used, I haven't used it for a little while, but I have used it quite often, I think. I'm going to do a swoosh with this. I'm picking the glitter up with a small amount of, a small bead of clear acrylic, a wet small bead of clear acrylic, and I just dip that into the pot of glitter, and then I will just spread the glitter across the nail, however I want my swoosh. I think it's so pretty. And then I'm going to go on to the middle nail, I think. And this nail is going to be a full coloured, what do you call it? Full colour, full glitter. Yeah. By the way, I'm using my Aleana Hand. And this one that I'm using is called Anais. And she is the lifelike version. She's the flexible, not the posable, so she hasn't got wires in her, but you can move her around, as you can see. You just can't pose her. And she is in the shade Autumn, so she's got a nice tan. So you can save 5% using my code NATMUG5. I will leave the link below. And then, right, yeah, look, so this is the, on this now, I decided, you know, some people do those glitter, they have glitter at the cuticle area. I don't know what you call that, but I like that. So I thought, right, we'll do that on this. So I put, it doesn't have to go all the way down because we're going to cover the majority with, what do you call it? With acrylic. So the bottom part, well, actually the majority of the nail is going to be the Iconic colour. It's like a really nice mint green. Or it's almost, is it almost bluey? No, I think it's minty. I was just trying to feather that bit and make it quite thin, because what we're going to do is, oh, and I kept making sure that the nails were the same length. I'm going to take some of the, oh, hang on, no, I'm not. I'm still faffing around with the colour. I think I might come back to this nail. Yeah, I do. Right, this middle one, again, I've got some, a wet bead of clear acrylic on my brush, and I dunk it into the glitter. And then I will put the glitter all over the nail. And this glitter is iridescent, but it has got some silver holographic glitter in it as well. It's just really pretty. You can go as mad as you want with the glitter. I'm going to leave it like that, I think. Then I'm going to take this nail and I'm going to just file around the smile line just to make it nice and neat. Because it was an absolute nightmare. And then on this one I'm doing like a marble, but I'm using Rachael Wilders whipped cream with this. I wanted to just put some of the green around the smile line. And then I think I double dip. I think I go into the white and then into the mint and then, like, you know, swoosh it a bit. I'm just not very good with acrylic. I need to practice more. The thing is, right, is at the end, I'm actually pretty pleased with how the nails turn out. It's just my application is really rubbish. So when I do acrylic, it's a case of like, trust the process. Some people do acrylic, right, and it just looks amazing from start to finish. And you're like, do they even need to file those? And mine are just, they just look, it's just like chaos. But after the filing, it's not too bad. Apart from my smile line was too high. It wasn't long enough for me. Though some people don't like big elongated smile lines. Yeah, look, coming back to this one, I'm going to put some of that butterscotch. And I wanted to do like an ombre over the green, the mint. And then ombre it up over the glitter. So you do still want to be able to see the glitter. But the trouble is I didn't leave myself a lot of room. And there we go. And when I'm using this, I've used quite a wet bead, so that it's easier for me to ombre. Well, that was the idea anyway, but I think that will do. Oh, okay, no, we're gonna add more. See what I mean? I can't help myself sometimes. Right, I'm gonna leave it at that. We're going to do, again, a bit of an ombre on this one. I'm only going to do a little bit at the top. We're just going to put the butterscotch and blend it down. But I don't want to cover up too much of this nail. There we go. Okay, then, lastly, we needed to cap, and this is where I just, yeah, look, my acrylic was way too wet and it's just running all over the place. I'm just not very good at getting my liquid to powder ratio very, it's always wrong. I just can't do it. But, you know, if I do it a bit more, then and also I feel like I need to get myself a decent brush. This brush I think was a sample brush, and I just ended up keeping it because I don't even know why. I used to have loads of acrylic brushes, but I used to go through them like, because I was, anyway, shut up, Nats. So we're going to cap them all in clear. I really like Rachael Wilders clear. It's a really nice one. It's a really clear. Don't forget to cap the top bit. I'm going to go in with another bead just to get a bit of an apex. Do I go in with another bead? I think I do. Yeah, just to make yeah, just get a bit of, I mean, I'm not too worried because this is not a real person, but it's just good practice to try and get your apex in there, isn't it? Right, so I'm going to do the rest on all of these, and then I'm going to file them. I'm using my Melody Susie dust extractor when I file them, just because I hate the dust. And yeah, I'm going to skip forward because it takes me ages. The one thing that puts me off doing acrylic nails these days is the filing. Once I've filed them, I am going to buff them. And then I go and give her a hand wash. I have to wash her, get all the dust off. And because I didn't like my smile line, I'm going to take these. Someone asked in my live yesterday if I could use some Shein bits on nails. These little iridescent stars, even though they're flowers, they are actually from Shein. So there we go. I'm using the iridescent green ones, and I'm just going to put them on around the smile line. I'm using my Rachael Wilders Crystal Fix and my Rachael Wilders mini torch. This mini torch is amazing. I'm just going to use it to flash cure the flowers in place. And I don't know that I don't know. I feel like the flowers made this nail a little bit too thick in the end. But not thick, but I don't know what the word is. I can't think today. It's almost Friday. Give me a break, it's almost Friday. So what I'm going to do is, in these flowers, you get some caviar beads, and you also get some like pearls. So what I thought I'd do is, I would put some gold. These were the big gold caviar beads. They were so big that they moved a little bit. By the time I come to flash cure it, I had to move them back up. But I'm going to put the caviar beads between the flowers, and then on, like in the center of the flowers, I'm going to put the little pearls that came in with the flowers. Look, I've just got to move them up. They're all going for a wander. But again, I'm going to flash cure that with my Rachael Wilders mini torch. What's the word? It cures things really quickly as well. So like, I literally only need to keep it on there for about 10 seconds, and then they're not going to go anywhere. Then I'm just going to put a little bit more of the Crystal Fix inside the centre of the flower so that I can add my pearls. You can't really see them very well though. You can't even see the flowers very well because they're iridescent. And then once I'm happy with that, I will give that a full 60-second cure. Yeah, again, I do just flash cure it. And I decided that I was going to add some more on to this nail. Just 3 of the smaller ones at the, what do you call it? What do you call that? Cuticle area. And again, look, just to add the pearls. Sorry, that's because I'm not concentrating. There we go. Then pop those in the lamp for a full cure. Okay, and then it's time to top coat. Yay! I'm using the Madam Glam No Wipe top coat for these. I do top coat one nail at a time because I always, if I don't, then I always end up knocking that other nail. So when I do these, I will, yeah, I'll cure one at a time. If you go over the flowers, it's not the end of the world because all the caviar beads, all the pearls, because they don't have any facets really. So they're not going to really lose their, I mean, try not to go over the flowers, but if you do go over the caviar beads, that's absolutely fine. It will just give them a little bit more extra security. And then same on this one. You can save 10% of nail sugar as well, actually. I don't think I mentioned it. If you want to buy glitter or decals, they do decals as well, and pigments, you can get those from Nail Sugar, and you can save 10% using my code NATMUG10. 30% off Madame Glam using my code NATMUG13. And yeah, 5% off Aleana. But all the discount codes and stuff will be down below, so you can just go and find them. All my elbows hurt. Right, once I've finished doing that, they will go in the lamp for 30 seconds, and this is them finished. I hope you like them. They're not very exciting, but I was just trying to get myself back into the rhythm of acrylic. But yeah, so do let me know down below if you want to see some more. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It's completely free. And yeah, that's about it really. So God bless, love you all. And I will see you tomorrow with another video. Love you, bye.